What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. When you come out as a girl or you wish to do a little more feminine stuff, you kind of compile a list as to what you think you need in presentation. So I know, especially with makeup, I was like, okay, I need lip liner, I need blush, I need concealer. But why? What is the actual reason you need these specific things? And a lot of that is what this channel is all about, just to introduce you to all of these products and what they're all about. And in terms of hair care, conditioner is a vital step in terms of getting your hair super long. Takes a long time. It's a bit of a journey. And in that time, could be 2 years, you need to take care of your hair, okay? Conditioner, we're kind of taught as kids to use it after shampoo, but what is it really doing? Is it just moisturizing the hair? Is it just lubricating it? What is the dynamic behind it? Do I really need to use that? Here I have for you Conditioner 101. Absolutely everything you need to know in order to grow out your hair. And so if you do not know anything about me in particular, my name is DIMITRIA SPARROW, and I'm here to make you the long, cool woman femme that I know you can be. So I do have an Instagram and I do have a Facebook page, so make sure you are following me there. And if you like videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe because you will not want to miss what is next in this journey to freedom and femininity. Conditioner is a hair care product meant to improve the manageability, feel, and appearance of your hair. Its main goal is to reduce friction between all of your hair strands by repelling them from one another. And this is stuff that improves combing it through. It's a lot easier, it's less painful. Various benefits, depending on the conditioning product you have, could range anywhere from hair repair, hair strengthening, or a reduction in split ends. Why do I need to use it? Is it absolutely necessary? If you're growing your hair out, this is a vital step. And I'll tell you, when I was growing my hair out, there was one day where I ran out of conditioner. I was like, oh, I'll just go with shampoo. The thing that happened moving forward was quite staggering. When I stepped out of the shower, it was totally unmanageable. Awful. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Awful. I could not brush it through properly. And if I ran my hands through it, it was painful, it hurt. So I'm gonna do a kind of Bill Nye the Science Guy analysis. I'm gonna tell you exactly how shampoo and conditioner work in your hair. Sodium lauryl sulfate and close cousins being organosulfates tend to be the main cleansers in shampoos. These cleansers destroy the hair's natural outer protective layer concerning of, peptides, oils, and proteins, and leaves the hair with this kind of chemical residue. What this does is it leaves what's called a negative electrostatic charge. Without getting too deep into it, this is what this means for you. Your hair is gonna start frizzing up. It will become unmanageable. It's almost like when you rubbed a balloon all over it. And I'm kind of one to talking about conditioner. I'm dealing with a little bit of frizz right now. I need to get a new blow dryer. I've got the one that has just the circular outlet. I don't have kind of this add-on that kind of whoop. So this negative charge in your hair makes it unmanageable. And shampoo, because of what it needs to do, strips your hair completely raw. So due to what shampoo does to you, you basically need something to neutralize it back to normal. Put a positive charge back in. Shampoo ingredients are negatively charged, whereas conditioners are positively. So a conditioner comes in, it neutralizes that negative charge. And like I said in my conditioner as a shave cream video, what it does is it coats the hairs. It leaves a dulling film. And this is what separates the strands from one another. It restores the hair back to health. A lot of silicons are added to impart a shine and a smooth, silky feel. Yes, silicons are in your hair products, they are in your makeup products. Almost all shampoos and conditioners out there on the market tend to work these ways, and thus they are completely inseparable from one another. They are so different, but they can't live without one another. They're like the yin and yang, black and white. They strip the hair and the scalp of its natural protective substances. The hair is firstly coated with a sulfate film, being the shampoo, and then it is coated with a silicone film, being conditioner, in order to restore it back after you clean it. That means you can't really use one or the other. They're kind of meant for each other. They're a combo. Let's talk the types of conditioners. So we're mostly going to be talking about your average rinse out conditioners. That's likely the one you are using that you're most familiar with. There are different types of rinse out conditioners, but I don't want to focus on that because now that we understand how conditioner scientifically works on the hair, there are products that work in that definition, but they are different from one another. And the three we're going to be talking about are the rinse out ones, the regular ones. You have leave-in conditioners and you have deep conditioners. So firstly, your rinse out conditioner, your ordinary drugstore one, usually, you would use this after shampoo in the shower. You leave it in for a brief period of time and then you fully rinse it out in the shower. This is meant for everyday use, but if your hair is particularly dry, particularly damaged, this is not going to be quite enough. So next we're talking about leave-in conditioners. So you're not applying this in the shower. What you actually do is you work your shampoo in the shower, and then when you step out, make sure your hair is around towel dry, a bit damp, and then this is when you put in a leave-in conditioner. Just take a small amount, whatever it says on the bottle, apply all over. Maybe brush it through with a comb, kind of like you do with a hair mousse. This can be an incredibly effective product for you in managing your hair's health, and it works really good for more damaged hair in comparison to a rinse-out conditioner. You can substitute it as your normal conditioner, or if you're particularly damaged, what you could do is do the shampoo and conditioner in the shower and then get that extra layer protection by using a leave-in conditioner afterward. Next is what's called a deep conditioner for dry and very damaged hair. It contains oils, emulsifiers, and waxes, carrying proteins to ensure an excellent repair in every strand of your hair. Not so much for oily hair types, as it possibly could weigh you down with the excess moisture. Now, depending on who you ask, you likely are going to be putting this in your hair and letting it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. So this is before the shower. So the way conditioners work is a rinse out is in the shower, a leave-in is after the shower, and then a deep conditioner is before the shower. And since it is so deeply conditioning, you don't need to do it too often, maybe once or twice a month. But if you are going to use this, and if you're going to go with something that is kind of like a DIY thing, I tend to use a coconut oil treatment as my deep conditioner. Make sure you have something to do in the meantime, and a quick tip, maybe wrap your head in saran wrap. So it's not dripping everywhere. Just find something to do. And once you step in the shower, use a lot more shampoo than you would. You might have to do 2 kind of passes with a shampoo to make sure it's all out. So I'm gonna let you know exactly how to apply your conditioner. There's stuff in our everyday lives that we might be doing a little off, and we might not be using the most effectively. Now, in terms of applying conditioner, what I'm going to talk about is a rinse out conditioner, just to keep things simple for you. With a lot of these videos, I put in my notes some sort of like questions, concerns, maybe that I have, or maybe that you have concerning the product I am talking about. So here are a few of them. So do I always have to apply conditioner after my shampoos? If you're using conditioner before your shampoo, that is entirely counterproductive. That conditioner is not going to do a thing. Well, what you could do is, if your hair is super unmanageable even before you put your shampoo in, you could step in the shower, put in your conditioner, work it all in. Once it has some sort of structure, you can put your shampoo in, and that's when you clean your hair. But then you should remember to put your conditioner in again a second time afterward. Pretty much no matter what, finish the shower, finish your hair with a conditioner. That's just the way it's meant to work. Okay, now should I leave some conditioner in my hair? Should I not wash it all out? This is a very bad idea for a couple reasons. So if you think it's going to increase the health by leaving some product on your hair in order to keep that part protected and healthy, you don't need to worry about that. Conditioner, the way it works is it's meant to coat. It's gonna leave a film. If you think it's gonna give a better shine, this is gonna be counterproductive once again, because you're just gonna end up looking greasy. And if you do leave product on your hair and your hair is fairly long, what could end up happening is, especially if you got sensitive skin, the product causing friction and rubbing against your skin can really irritate it. Make sure you rinse it all out. You're going to be just fine. Okay, next one. Where am I supposed to put conditioner if shampoo is for the scalp? When I talked about shampoo, I strongly stress that shampoo is for the roots, because the reason we use shampoo is to get rid of excess oil. That is one thing. Why do we need to use conditioner? Well, it's to restore the health and manageability of your hair. And so for that reason, your roots up here, it's not going to be super tangly and it's not going to be super damaged hair. So you got to think about it a little differently. You have to use conditioner on the middle to end. Your roots are going to be fine. They're newer and they're healthier parts of your hair. The mid part of your hair is older and it's likely more damaged. And concerning conditioner, your ends need a lot of help. Okay, so in comparison to shampoo, how much conditioner should I end up using? So I would recommend the longer your hair, the more product you should use. The reason shampoo kind of works in a way that everyone can kind of use the same amount is because everyone has sort of the same length parameter of your dome zone. In terms of conditioner, if you're worrying not about your roots, but in the mid to end section, that's going to depend on the length of your hair. I'd be using more than the person whose hair kind of ends at their shoulders, because I have more area to cover. But don't get too ahead of yourself. You might end up using too much, and if you're looking for volume, you might actually be weighing down your hair. Make sure you are aware of that. Just make sure you have enough to properly coat every part of your hair. So with a conditioner like this, the question I have, how long should I leave it in for? At least 30 seconds. Make sure it has time to sit in there, because if you put it in and then rinse it off, you're not going to see results. You need at least 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So make sure you have something in the shower to do. Take out your body wash, take out your face cleanser. That way you've given it enough time for it to really work in, and then you're good to go. All right, so how to apply it? I've kind of gone over just a little bit, but here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take a little bit. Don't wait for it to lather. It's always funny when you kind of see people just wait for it to, change. You're going to point the shower head away from you. Make sure your hair isn't soaking wet, because remember, we want to wait for it to sit in the hair. Make sure you give it enough time. You don't want it to just run right off. So how should you work the conditioner in? There is kind of like a right way and wrong way to kind of do this. You kind of claw it in, kind of like that. And you'll find the product is working when it becomes easier and smoother the more you kind of do it on a lock. Another method I might go with is you take your hands in kind of like this prayer sort of motion, and you kind of just work it in on both sides like that. One thing you absolutely do not want to do, and this is something that ads kind of show you to do. Some influencers do it if you watch their hair care routine. Going like that, rubbing your locks together. The reason this is not good is you're causing damage to your hair by rubbing them together, because hair does not like friction. And it's very counterproductive when you realize conditioner reduces friction. It separates hairs from one another. When you're constantly rubbing in conditioner, doesn't make sense, does it? So once we have applied to every part of our hair, we are going to leave it in 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and then you're going to fully, absolutely rinse it out. I will tell you that once your hair is at a certain length, half of your shower experience will be waiting and standing under the shower head, just waiting for the product to come off. You know you've reached a milestone when you've grown your hair out like a girl, when you come out of the shower and there's still shampoo there, there's still conditioner, what have you. You know you have reached a milestone. Just jump back in the shower, and now you've reached this new era of 20-minute showers, half of it standing over the shower head, waiting for all of it to come off. So that is all I have to say about conditioner. Hopefully it wasn't super ultra thorough, but some simple products are a little more complicated than you think. You know you need to use conditioner, you know you need to get blush, lip liner, what have you. What are you using it for? So there it is for you. If you do have any questions for me, please comment down below. I am not a big YouTuber, so I will surely answer all your questions. Here's a video the algorithm wants you to watch, and here's my most recent video. So be sure to check those out. Stay beautiful, everyone. Take care.